Right, in this video we're going to be talking about how to do mating in Ark since I've recently just got back into it. I want to start this video off by saying that some dinos you can breed and some dinos you can't. Most dinos you can breed, and I'm going to be breeding trikes in this video, so I'll just run through it and you can do the same thing. So what you want to go to is a female and a male dino of your choice and enable mating on both of them. This will come up with a bar that says that you are breeding them, and all you want to do is, depending on the server that you're playing, is you just want to wait the time that the bar goes up to the max percent. That's all you can literally do. You can't speed it up in any way, so just go and do something else for a bit, maybe make turrets or bullets, or go and tame other dinos, and just wait for the egg to be done. So as you can see here, I was literally just messing about for a bit. I wasn't really doing much. I was just trying to do productive a little bit. So it'll roughly take, depending on the server, a couple of minutes if you're on a pretty boosted server, or it could take up to like days or hours, like 12 hours, depending on what dino you're doing on what server. Like for official, it's a lot longer for the official servers, but for unofficial, like the boosted servers, it doesn't take that long. So all you want to do is just walk around for a bit, and maybe even set a timer, maybe how long it is, so you can know how long your next egg will be. As you can see here, I've got back up just in time, like 5%. So all we have to do is wait for that bar to go all the way up. As you can see, the one on the left popped the egg out already. All you want to do is you want to pick up the eggs and go and take them to an air conditioner or somewhere to warm up the eggs. If they don't come up with it's incubating, try and place down some tiki torches or some standing torches to try and heat up the eggs. That is the most cheap way to hatch eggs. But if you got a pretty good base location, or you're pretty built up, just build air conditioners and just put them around the eggs. It should be an easy hatch. And all you want to do is just stand there and wait till the bar gets all the way down. As you see, I was speeding up the video because it takes way too long if I was able to just put all the time in it. So it should fall down pretty fast if you're on a boosted server. But if you're on a non-boosted server, it should take quite a while. I think trikes on a non-boosted server takes an hour-ish, somewhere on there. So that's probably roughly where trikes land on the mark. So, and trikes really not a fully dino, I guess you could say, for incubating and hatch egg times. So all you want to do is you want to claim them. As soon as you claim them, you can split them apart. As you see, both of these are right in the middle, so you just want to split them apart. That's what I normally do. And what you can do is you can check the stats. If you go down to this tab right here, it will come up with a certain thing where it shows you mutations, and if you have a mutation, that means you have a colour adapted to a stat mutation. So say you have health, then you have a stat mutation on that. As you can see here, I've got the imprint on one of the dinos, but one of the other dinos I didn't have the food for. So all you can do is a little trick where you cryopod them and then you imprint them. It's an easy trick that I'm not using most of the time. So you just want to cry them and then just put them in the cryopod and then just chuck them out, and it should be easy. If you don't get the good roll of the imprint and you've still got cryo sickness, all you want to do is literally just put it back in the cryopod and then come back to it later. So literally just sit here, wait for the imprint to go all the way back up. Mine takes 10 minutes, as you can see. So the imprint will give you more, as you see here, there's the random mutations. It will come up. If you've got one, and then you have a full mutation adapted to a stat mutation. So you'll have a mutated stat somewhere. But going back to this, if you imprint, you'll get more health and you'll get more of food and like larger points into certain stats if you imprint. But the one thing is, you only get an imprint bonus if you're on the dino. So dinos like turtles, where you literally just chuck them out and you don't go on top of them because you'll get shot off them if you're raiding, then the imprint really doesn't matter. Like armor wise, it only matters on the amount of health they have. So that's just the random mutations that you'll have. So imprinting is good for certain dinos. Stuff like attack dinos like gigas and stuff like that, they're really good having imprints. So always do your imprints, but imprints are more beneficial on some dinos than other dinos. So as you see here, the food varies from what you would imprint them with. One of them has cooked meat and one of them has beef jerky. Meat jerky, if you're like don't know how to make it, just re-roll the imprint, like literally. There's no point going for it. Meat jerky is really hard to make, and it's really long. So literally just put it back in a cryopod, but stuff like meat, just put it in a campfire or in an indie forge or an indie cooker, and it should be good. So in this dino, right, this breeding video, you can see that the dinos all have certain imprints that cost certain stats. So what you want to do, you want to make sure you always imprint your dinos. More dinos are better with the imprint than without the imprint. So say you've got Rexes, you've got a Rex line, all you want to do is you want to breed them up and imprint them. Stuff like Troiks and other like soaking dinos you can get on when soaking, you want to imprint them with them. But stuff like turtles and stuff, you only want it to the house back really. So that's it. Hope you enjoyed my video. Leave a like and subscribe. Hope you learned something from this, and I have a good day.